Already today's the challenge, the Blacksite Stealth, Cascade Arsenal, Heavy Bags, and Unskilled. So there's Unskilled, which is overall just not really great at all. In fact, it's actually quite bad, but then again, it won't really be that much of a problem. Aside from that, there's also Cascade Arsenal, which, to put it quite bluntly, Cascade Arsenal doesn't really have a lot of concealable weapons. In fact, it's not really well known for consisting of concealable weapons. Mainly because it's not. Keep walking. Which, unfortunately, combined with Unskilled isn't really great, since that means that, well, to actually conceal something, it's not going to be very convenient. Now, Cyber, you might not want to get caught there, but you can actually hop over now. You're probably fine as long as you just keep moving. And now I'm going to grab this disguise, and then afterwards, let's just go ahead and deal with the cameras if there's any, which I'm pretty sure that camera's actually facing away. Which it is. Finally, there's Heavy Bags, which... Keep walking. Heavy Bags is very simple. It's not a problem. There's a lot of elevation changes though for the starting area, which means that to hide a body inside the starting crate, there's a lot of steps to go through. Such instead of just jumping, we have to do this, which is actually very inconvenient. Cyber, you might not want to do that. That gun is very unsuppressed, and if things go well, or things do not go well, firstly, there's going to be an unsuppressed shot rather than just slightly damaging your teammates, which, to put it quite simply, it's not going to end well for either of us. Keep walking. All the way through here. Perfect. Cyber, you might want to stay down there. And as for you, there's a lockpick there. Get down. And Cyber, if you want to take care of that, go ahead. Anyways, as for me... Oh, you were turned around because I shot that. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Let's just knock you out, back it up, and then afterwards you can put it all the way over there. Or since the door's still open, we can literally just do this. No, really, that's it. That's how we hide a body. Anyways, I'm just gonna take care of that, and I'm just gonna go in here and deal with the no camera switch. That's fine. I'm pretty sure that was me luring the god rather than a camera, which is actually considerably much less of a problem than if we were to have lured the camera instead. We have two gods to deal with. That's not great, because this camera is actually quite frustrating to deal with. Are you actually gonna... You're walking to that corner, which is actually quite nice, but unfortunately, there's the god order over there. But then again, you're moving away, which makes things so much easier for all of us. And that means that right now, we should probably be able to do this. And now if you keep walking over here to not get seen by literally anyone, all the way over here so that we can take you out, since I really do not want you turning around that corner. Mainly because it's just mildly frustrating. Then afterwards, you can back you up, move it all the way inside, and then afterwards, see if there's anyone else. Which so far there shouldn't be. Hopefully. Hi there. I'm realizing the bag should be somewhere here rather than over there. Usually that is. Cyber, you do not want to do this. There's a camera in the middle. This will end badly. Alright, there's a camera over there. It's not going to end well. Why are you there? You know what? It's fine. All we gotta do is just wait for you. Turn around. Keep walking, and it'll be alright. Perfect. And I mean, if you're gonna turn over there, that makes things very convenient for all of us. I mean, it really does. That was mildly risky, since that could have gone either way. I mean, it's quite a long distance to actually be hostaging someone, and I mean, that will not end well. But regardless, Cyber, where are you? We've got all of the gods. Please take care of that. I'm gonna grab this bag and I'm just gonna get the door open. Hopefully no one joins Cyber behind them, because that will not end well. Mainly because Cyber has an unsuppressed Raven because of, well, Cascade Arsenal and Unskilled combined. Where an unsuppressed Raven means that there's no perks left with Unskilled to actually grab something like inner pockets or holsters. Regardless, we're gonna go through here. Cyber's gonna be stuck there for a bit. And then Cyber's just gonna zoom past here, which, I mean, of course, that's clearly logical. Then afterwards we can go up here. I mean, this is just convenient. Thank you, Cyber. Let's go up over here, and since Cyber's gonna do it anyways, I'm just gonna open cell C. You should grab a drill. You really should. I'm literally opening cell C. You should really grab a drill. Just go ahead, check the NA or B, and then afterwards you can just figure out where the cell is, or which was the correct one. As for me, I'm just gonna wait over here for either an actual answer, or for Rose to be over here, which, I mean, that's quite convenient. Anyways, all we're gonna do is just meet Rose right now. Wait for Rose to go all the way into the cell room, or more accurately, the control room, or whatever it is. It doesn't really matter. Then afterwards, you can go into the commander area and just clear that area. Cyber, you really shouldn't be doing this. That's an unsuppressed weapon. It's not gonna end well for either of us. It really won't. As for me though, I'm gonna just grab this weapon. Just so that we can actually get an empty weapon. Just saying. That's quite nice. There's nothing to do in this time anyway, so we might as well. There really isn't. It's just helpful for later to actually pick up weapons. Now when Rose goes inside, this door should unlock, which means that we can finally start moving. Now all of the guards should have been knocked out, which means that, hopefully, no one's going to escape later. Because that's definitely a thing. The hostages will escape, and when that happens, it's not going to be really good. In fact, it's not going to be pretty at all. So, we're going to go through here, see if we can find a commander. And I mean, hopefully we do. We should probably also look for where the terminal is. I do not want to open that door. That's a lockpick door. It's actually quite inconvenient. I don't even have a keycard right now, which means I'm going downstairs instead. That's the answer. Let's let the detection calm down for a bit. And then we're just gonna go downstairs over here, see if there's any doors that we can actually open. Why are they all lockpick doors? You keep facing there. It's not really any of your concern, I hope. And then we're gonna go through here. Up through here. And I mean, this is a very long route. I mean, we can't go through there. Guards can't go through there. Guards can't go through there, which means they're going all the way down just to leave this room, which, I have to say, is really slow, really tedious, but it also makes trying to trap the commander quite easy. There's only one way in or out after all, and there's only one camera here to be concerned about, unless you're over there, which means that we can't loop it. Then again, Cyber did find a commander, which means that provided that Cyber actually hostages him, never mind, that's clearly not happening. Things should go well. Unfortunately, I still have to lure people. I can lure him in here. I can most definitely do that, but this is not really a convenient place to do it. But really, if you could actually look away, that would make things so much easier. Or if you could just walk away, then I could loop this camera and we would have a much larger choke point. Are we really doing this? Are we really gonna do this? Go on, keep moving. Perfect. And now we loop this camera. Hopefully the guard doesn't. Really? Just as I mentioned it, the guard just walks over there. Sure. How about this? Let's see where the commander is. Absolutely nowhere in sight, of course. Actually, hold on. Cyber just got on the commander. This might be the room. This was not the room. This might be the room. There's another location here. Let's just loop this camera so we can actually... I'm just gonna ignore you. I'm feeling lucky today. Please walk away now so I can actually enter that. Don't just stop there. Actually, you know what? This is fine. This is not fine. This is actually very much not fine. It is fine now since you can basically... I mean, technically you can see me with one eye, but... You know, usually you do something about that, but then again, I'm quite happy that you didn't. So we're just gonna use the computer here real quick, put in the code, and then afterwards, hopefully when it's safe, we're gonna leave this. Hello there. Right then, we're gonna go back through here, that's gonna be done, and then we can just say hi to Rose when Rose finally shows up. You know, I was kind of hoping to use the scrambler to open that door, but clearly that's not happening. And no, Cyber, I did not tank detection, not for actually entering the room. For looping the camera, though, I did tank detection, it was from the guard. I never did tank detection on the camera, though. Anyways, Cyber, why did you bag the body up? There's not really a reason for that, but sure. I mean, we could always do this. You'll be fine. Anyways, Rose is going to... I'm just gonna drop the bag so I can actually run at a decent speed. Anyways, we're gonna go through here, all the way over here onto the helipad, and that should be the daily stream just over 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Cheers everyone, have a great time.